Most men have no idea what really goes through a woman's mind when she's in the presence of an attractive man. They think it's all about giggles, hair flips, and flirty smiles. But the truth, what really happens, runs far deeper. And it's not always what you think. Sometimes it's subtle. A glance held 1 second too long, a change in her voice, or even complete silence. Other times, it's a full switch. Her confidence rises or crumbles. She'll either chase or retreat, and every move she makes has meaning. In this video, we're peeling back the layers, not just to understand how women act around attractive men, but why they do what they do, and what it reveals about what they're feeling deep down. Let's begin. Before we dive into specifics, let's get one thing straight. A woman's behavior around an attractive man is rarely accidental. It's instinctive, it's biological, it's psychological, and sometimes it's strategic. When a man walks into a room and he's that guy, the one with presence, confidence, and subtle dominance, women notice, not just visually, emotionally. Her behavior in that moment is like a coded language. If you know how to read it, you can see exactly what she's thinking, even if she doesn't say a single word. Now let's decode that behavior. Here are the 3 most telling ways women act around attractive men, and what it actually means. 1. The micro-reactions. When her body speaks first. Here's the thing. Most women won't directly show interest in a man they're deeply attracted to. Not at first. Why? Because the more attractive she finds him, the higher the emotional stakes become. So instead, her body reacts before her words do. You'll see tiny shifts, barely noticeable unless you're paying close attention. She'll adjust her posture when you walk by, touch her neck or collarbone subtly during conversation, tuck her hair behind her ear, again and again. Mirror your movements without realizing it, hold eye contact, and then quickly break it. These micro-signals are flashes of vulnerability. They're unconscious reveals, and the reason they matter is simple. Women often hide what they feel, but the body always leaks the truth. Why this happens? When a woman finds a man attractive, her nervous system gets activated. Heart rate increases, pupils dilate, skin becomes more sensitive. She may not even understand why she's reacting this way, but deep down, her body has already made a decision. What it means? She's intrigued. She's trying to regulate how much you notice her noticing you. And in many cases, she's not sure if she wants you to know, or desperately hopes you do. 2. The mask drop. When she shows the real her, even briefly. Most people wear a social mask, but for women, this mask is often polished, filtered, curated. She's composed, charming. She knows what to say. She knows how to act. But when she's around a man she finds genuinely attractive, that mask, it slips. Suddenly, she laughs harder than she usually does, less controlled, more raw. She becomes more animated, or noticeably more shy. Her usual confidence falters, or she starts second-guessing herself. She fidgets, rambles, or stumbles over her words. She reveals something personal, almost by accident. And here's the truth. The more she tries to not look affected, the more affected she usually is. Why this happens? Attraction messes with her filters. It disrupts the rehearsed version of herself she presents to the world. And what you're seeing in those moments is her real personality trying to break through. What it means? You've bypassed the front she usually shows people. Whether she becomes shy or bold, that change is the key. Because women don't shift like this for someone they feel neutral about. It's a glitch in the system, a moment of truth. And if you catch it, you'll see the part of her she usually hides from the world. 3. The power shift. When she tries to regain control, attraction, especially when it's intense, can feel like losing control. And most women, they don't like that feeling. So what do? They try to shift the power back. This can show up as testing you with sarcasm or playful challenges, acting colder than before, even distant, suddenly talking about other men, being hot one moment, cold the next, flipping the attention onto you. So what makes you think you're so special? At first glance, it might seem like disinterest, but in reality, it's a defense mechanism, a way to stabilize the emotional imbalance she's feeling. Because here's the paradox. When a woman feels deeply attracted, she'll often pull back. Not because she's not interested, but because she's too interested. Why this happens? She's trying to assess. Is he safe? Is he real? Is this a game? She needs to protect her emotions, so she creates emotional distance. But if you handle it right, that coldness melts fast. What it means? She's engaged. She's thinking about you more than she wants to admit. And now she's trying to reset the emotional balance. Don't mistake this for rejection. It's often the deepest sign of interest, disguised as resistance. Here's the truth no one talks about. When a woman is around a man she finds truly attractive, it's not just a reaction, it's an internal battle. Part of her wants to dive in. The other part wants to stay in control. She wants to impress, but not look like she's trying. She wants to be noticed, but fears what will happen if she is. She wants to feel something real, but fears being seen too clearly. And in that space between desire and defense, that's where the real game is played. So if you ever catch her looking away quickly, if she suddenly goes quiet, if she teases you, tests you, or shows you a side of herself no one else sees, pay attention. Because those aren't just actions, they're confessions, silent ones. And the man who knows how to read them, he's the one she can't forget. Not because he chased her, but because he understood her. And that, more than anything, is what makes her fall. If this gave you a glimpse into what's really going on beneath the surface, don't stop here. Hit subscribe, because we're just getting started. There's so much more to uncover about attraction, psychology, and connection, and the more you understand, the more unforgettable you become.